There are 8 common ways people destroy their personal injury cases. Hi, I'm Attorney Tom. I've been handling personal injury cases for over 2 decades, and I've seen people ruin their cases in all kinds of different ways. What I'm going to do here is give the top 8 ways that I've seen people ruin their cases to make sure that nobody watching this video makes the same mistakes. So, mistake number 1, not getting prompt medical care. If you don't go to a doctor immediately after an accident, at least go within the first couple of days. You need to do this for 2 reasons, really. Reason number 1, you got to get healthy. It's important. But reason number 2, you've got to document the injury in the personal injury case, and that's done with medical records. So if you don't go to a doctor promptly, the attorneys on the other side are going to argue, well, this person wasn't really injured because if they were injured, they would have gone to the doctor. And since they didn't go to the doctor, obviously they're not injured and we don't have to give them anything. So, big mistake number 2 is not documenting the accident scene. Right after an accident, you've got to go and document the accident scene because evidence gets cleaned up really fast. Witnesses, they disappear really fast. And later on, if you need to bring a claim and you don't have the evidence to support your claim, unfortunately, you probably don't have a claim. Number 3, giving a recorded statement. Shortly after an accident, you're going to get a call from the adjuster for the insurance company on the other side. They're going to be really nice and they'll say, hey, look, we want to do a recorded statement. What's a convenient time for you? Well, know that the recorded statement is really a trap. The purpose of the recorded statement is to get your verbal testimony on a recording that can and will be used against you later. The purpose of it is to either get evidence to deny your claim or to minimize the payout. So if you want to give a recorded statement, it's not a bad idea to talk with a personal injury lawyer first so you don't dig yourself into a hole. Number 4, posting on social media. Lots of people do it every day, and normally it's no big deal. But if you've been injured and you've got a personal injury claim, know that the insurance company or those investigators may be watching. And I've seen cases where somebody tells their doctor they're very, very injured, and then they go and post things like hiking or partying or doing things that a injured person normally wouldn't do on the very same day. So to make sure you're safe, just don't post on social media. Number 6, don't apologize after an accident. You know, lots of people say, I'm sorry, they apologize for things, and it's just sort of a polite thing to do. But if you apologize after an accident, that may be turned around by the other side as an admission of fault, and it may be the reason your claim gets denied. So just don't apologize. Number 7, don't wait too long to bring your claim. Nevada has a 2-year statute of limitations for personal injury claims. Different states have different period of time, but what this means is if you wait too long, you have no claim at all. Doesn't matter how hurt you are, it doesn't matter how much the other person was at fault. If you wait to one day after your statute of limitations, you have no claim at all. And number 8, not knowing the full value of your claim. When you're called by the insurance adjuster for the other side, often they'll offer to pay your medical bills, and that's nice. But the value of your claim in a personal injury claim is the value of your medical bills you incur. But if you're not 100% better, it's also you can collect for your medical bills after the settlement, your future medical bills. Additionally, you can collect for pain and suffering from the day of the accident until the settlement. But if you're not 100% better, you can also collect pain and suffering for the future. What about lost wages? If you missed work, you can collect for your lost wages from before the time of the settlement. And if you're going to be missing work in the future because of the accident, you can also look to recover future lost wages. Or if your ability to earn a living is dropped, you may be able to recover compensation for that. So make sure you know all of the damages you're entitled to before you agree to a settlement. Insurance companies have a team of trained adjusters. They also have a team of lawyers that are working for them from day one. You don't have that team with you, so if you're negotiating directly with an insurance company on your own, you're at a disadvantage. If you have a significant claim, you may want to hire a personal injury lawyer just so you have a level playing field that you're working from. If you or someone you care about has been injured and you happen to be in the state of Nevada where I practice law and you've got questions, drop me an email or give me a call and I'll answer your questions. Free call, no charge, just answers.